I'm predicting for 2023 that you should focus on if you are using social media to build your business. Let me just get that up there. Awesome. Okay, so now this is just my predictions. I haven't read this anywhere. These are just things that I'm really going to focus on. First one, and you may have heard me talk about this before. I'm sorry, there's a really big storm here at the moment. And I've got the window open because it's really hot. So if that gets too loud, I'll shut it. The first one, and you may have heard me talk about this before, is SEO in your social media posts. I can't stress this enough how important this is now. Social media is getting really, really busy, and it's hard to, it's not that it's hard, you just need to be on top of it to fight your way through the noise. So one of the ways that you can get, say be seen more, but I guess, or be more searchable from your social media is by using SEO, so search engine optimization. So keywords and key phrases. So if you're not sure what a key phrase is, it's essentially keywords that are strung together. So instead of just the keyword fitness, you would do fitness for over 40 women, and that's a key phrase. Key phrases are probably more important than keywords these days, and I would start to really use these in your social media posts. Google indexes, which makes you searchable for your social media posts, your videos, and any photos that you upload as well. So a couple of ways to use the SEO is, one, I would invest in a keyword report for your brand and your demographic and who you want to target. If you're not sure where to get that done, we can do it for you at Abundant Life Studio. It's really reasonable, guys, like really reasonable. Once a year, twice a year, I would recommend to get that done to keep up to date. You do need to be aware that keywords and key phrases can take you about 3 to 6 months to start ranking. So to start being within that search term. So I would definitely do that. I would use it in your posts, your videos, and any text-based posts as well. So image-based, which is static image, which means it's just not video. Your video posts and also your text-based posts. If you're on a platform that does, obviously TikTok and Instagram don't do text-based posts, but the other platforms do. And what will start to happen is you'll start to be searchable. Excuse me there. Do you like my mug? Everyone knows Amal, and she's usually fabulous. So thanks to my friend David for sending me this. I've just got my hair everywhere. Sorry, guys. It's a very nice birthday gift that he sent me. I had my birthday recently. So, sorry. I was going to say Twitter as well. You can do text-based posts. Now, the beauty of this is because you are searchable through all of those terms, it puts you across so many more different touch points with your audience. And it means that rather than just posting, for the sake of it, be really contrived with your posting. Platforms like Pinterest, Twitter, and YouTube in particular are incredible for SEO. So I definitely recommend to be on them. You don't want to worry about building an audience. Like I've just joined Twitter recently. I've got, 60 or 70 followers, but I've only just joined it. I'm not really concerned about the followers because I'm just using it for SEO. So I do cross posting. So if I do a post that will fit on Twitter, you can only have 250 characters. So you are a little bit limited with what you can post and how much you can post. Although I do believe that is changing and long form content is coming to Twitter. So we'll see what happens there. Just cross post to these platforms. If you're uploading a reel to Instagram, put it onto YouTube Shorts, etc., and use keyword search terms. Trust me, it will make a huge difference. So I started doing this with Twitter, which is why I joined Twitter. I don't particularly like the platform. I don't particularly like who owns it, but I joined it for SEO. I started using a search term for a location, social media marketing agency in this particular location. Because I knew that it was very untapped and I have a competitor there. And I'm like, okay, I need to get on top of that. I need to be featured ahead of these people because, that's business. And I reckon within about 3 weeks, when I Googled that search term with their location, I was starting to rank for that Twitter search, which means that if someone in that area is looking for affordable social media marketing or whatever, you know, key phrases I was using, and puts that location in, I was coming up as one of the options. Now I've got no clients there. I've got no presence there other than just using it in my SEO. So really, really important. And of course, Twitter, Pinterest, and YouTube are really amazing for SEO, but any platform will index your post on Google. Probably the least is I find about is Facebook. I'd probably say, if I had to guess, it would be those three: YouTube, Pinterest, Twitter first, then probably Instagram, and now TikTok seems to be taking over for indexing. And then did I say LinkedIn? If not, LinkedIn around, you know, in that same sort of pouch as well. And then Facebook at the bottom. That's what I'm finding anyway. Okay, the second thing that you need to be aware of in 2023 is that we all knew that, well, if you don't, this news came out ages ago, that Instagram is really pushing for a video-based platform more so. So what they're wanting is more video-based content rather than static images. It was always very much aesthetically pleasing images that were, you know, taken, you know, properly with the amazing camera, and they got these beautiful mock-ups. They're really moving away from that, and the more raw, organic that you can do your images on there now, the better. So that's something to be considering. So they want to move towards more video-based sort of centric content, and they are getting away. They do want to sort of stop the sort of aesthetic. They want to make it more, I can't even think tonight. I've been working all day, my brain's a bit fried. More like when someone the connection there, relatable is what I'm looking for. Sorry, relatable. They want the content to be more relatable, because it used to be quite easy to go and get 10, 20, 30,000 followers in a month on Instagram. It's not anymore, and that's okay. It happens on every platform. It'll happen on TikTok next, which is starting to happen. But they are, you know, and those people sort of got it with those aesthetically pleasing images. But they're now moving towards content and real and raw and organic images or video content. So give that a crack. And the third tip, and this is something that I need to look into myself, Snapchat marketing. It's really made a big, you know, impact lately. I'm hearing more and more about it, and it is a platform I am on, but I don't really use it for marketing. But Snapchat marketing, it's crazy, because recently I have been asked by a couple of potential clients, do I do Snapchat marketing? And of course I don't, but I do need to look into it, because I had a, well, actually I won't say who it is. Well, I won't say, because people in my town will guess who this potential client was that came to me. And this account's amazing. But yeah, they really want to look at Snapchat. So I did find, I'm finding a bit more articles out lately on the social media pages that I follow, like Social Media Examiner, Social Media Today, and those sorts of companies that give you all the inside know. And I'm finding a lot more Snapchat articles. It's not flooded, but it's starting to come through. So I'm quite interested to see where that goes. Up until recently, it was a very, and I guess it's because they've grown up, you know, it was a very young platform, but I guess that audience grows up just like they did on Facebook and just like they did on Instagram. Snapchat following has now grown up, and they're wanting something different from that platform. So that's something that I'm going to look into. And I think, you know, if you can get really clever with Snapchat, I think it would be a very good marketing platform, not necessarily for all niches yet, but I think that will come. But there's some particular niches, I think, particularly beauty industry, aestheticians, cosmetic nurses, that sort of industry, I think will do really, really well on there. Yeah, so they're probably my three that I would look out for. Is the SEO, is the moving to more raw organic on Instagram rather than such contrived, and making sure it's all picture perfect on your grid, and your grid's amazing. Just get on and do it. And the third is the Snapchat marketing. Just on that Instagram thing, pretty much when TikTok became so big, I mean, TikTok can't talk. TikTok has been around for a lot longer than that we've seen here in the Western world. It was in China before as Musically. That's what the app was called. And then, of course, it became TikTok, and it just, it just blew up. The thing is with TikTok, it's still considered to be in the beta stage, which is the testing phase. It's been in testing phase for a long time, but that's actually really good because it's a really good time. And if you haven't already, time is ticking, it will end. The boom, I guess it's like the real estate boom, the boom will end on TikTok, where it's easy to get, or easier to get, more followers than it will be in, say, a year's time. So generally, when TikTok came out, it kind of changed everything for a lot of other social media platforms, hence why Instagram has had such a big change. It has completely, 360 what it was doing before and really changed up. And every single platform, apart from LinkedIn at the moment, there's so many platforms out there. I'm talking about the major platforms, Facebook and, everything. LinkedIn isn't doing this, but, Pinterest bought out ID Pins, which is to rival TikTok Reels. YouTube bought out YouTube Shorts to rival TikTok Reels. Facebook, now get onto Reels on Facebook if you want to build your business on Facebook. I am having so much success with this with my clients. It is crazy how much growth and traction you can get from Facebook Reels at the moment. And of course, Reels came out pretty soon after on Instagram. That's kind of what kicked all of this off. They sort of have just copied and copied and copied. They've even gone down the path of there's other features on TikTok that Instagram have copied as well, as in topics that you can choose. And they're really trying to get on board a bit more now with a less polished, I call Instagram precious. So a less precious platform, because there's I don't know if you can hear that thunder. It is insane. I love it. It's a very precious platform. You do one thing wrong and you use this in your account. Oh my gosh, I couldn't even keep up with it. And I think they're starting to come around to, okay, this is what people are now living. They're living their life through, whether you like it or not, it's reality. You either jump on board in your business or you don't, you miss the mark. Like, that's just reality. Whether you hate social media or not, it will play. It's not the only part of your business, of course. It'll play a really integral part. Obviously, not all businesses need it. But if you don't have both face-to-face interaction with customers and social media, you've got nothing to leverage. Because if I didn't, and I do some face-to-face, but I do mostly do my marketing online. If you don't have that sort of connection with people, if you touch wood, if you were to lose your accounts on social media, you've actually got no business. You've got no one to market to unless you build an email list. If you've got that face-to-face, so leverage both of them. That's my recommendation. The amount of people that came to me during COVID that wanted to, now make money online, they're like, okay, just can you do it? And I'm like, well, show me your account. Oh, we don't have one. It can take so long to build up trust online with your audience. I had one client, it took a year, and then the account just took off. It was growing, this is Facebook, growing steadily. It's a very specific niche market towards international students for this product. I'm like, okay, and I was saying, just keep going. It's going to happen. It's going to happen. And then it just took off, and it shot up from 200 followers to, now I think almost 7,000 followers. So, but we had to be specific and we had to give it what it wanted and jump on board the trends like Reels and those sorts of things. You just have to do that, because if you don't have that, you can't leverage it. Like these people during COVID, I want to now make money online. Well, if you've got nothing, I can't leverage off nothing. I have to start from scratch. And look, some accounts can take off pretty quickly and some don't. It's just the way that it is. So yeah, those are my 3 recommendations. I got a little bit off the topic there at the end, of course, but I hope this helps with your 2023 marketing. Of course, at Abundant Life Studio, we do done for you social media. We've got a killer team. Our organic strategy is amazing. We don't just post on your behalf. We understand the algorithm. We understand about the traffic flowing into your business and how we can utilize every single platform, every single touch point that your customer sees. So that's, your touch points in marketing, every single point, and how we can utilize that to get a conversion for you. So that's what we do. Check us out. And yeah, thanks for stopping by. Until next time, my name is Melissa Mitchell from here in Australia, Abundant Life Studio. And have a really lovely Christmas, guys. I'll see you next time. Bye.